gonna be David Farlow's new car. Unfortunately, the old one's no longer with us. It is, but it's in a different body. But this is gonna be the start of the new project. And so, as you can see, floors have already gone. Farlow came up with his brother and they got all that stuff out.
This is where I'll put a snippet of what we just saw outside.
Yeah, this is right where you'd be sitting back in 1986 on your way to homecoming in the back of your buddy's hatchback Mustang.
With the mullet and the stash.
Yep. Trying to sneak Milwaukee's best into the homecoming. And
it's not a hairstyle, it's a lifestyle.
So we actually already have a chassis done for this car. So we pretty much just need to get the body ready and fully cleaned up, and then we're gonna drop it back on. So it should move pretty quick since we already had that chassis done. So most people probably would think that this thing is like ready to have a body put on it, but Jaybird, like, he really likes when they're finished out nice. So like all of this metal, like, see all this double layer stuff, like all of this is gonna go here, even like right here. See this little piece right here? Most people would never even think to cut this off, but we just get rid of anything that's like a double layer. All of this roof structure, that's gonna go. So basically, like, all that'll be there is the outer shell.
Gotcha.
It adds up to a lot of weight, and it's time consuming, but it does pay off. You don't need this big old wheel lip in here. So basically, we're just gonna come in here, and he's already put a mark on here. It's like maybe 3/16 of an inch in. You can literally take a marker, put it against your finger, and just pull a line down. And we're not gonna cut all the way through, because if you cut all the way through, like, you could potentially cut up into this. So I'm just gonna score it kind of where I want, and we'll just keep going back and forth, and you can almost feel it let go. So then I'll cut across here, then cut all the way up, and hopefully this whole lip will come out in one assembly. When doing this stuff is cut for like a second, check. Cut for a second, check. Man, I can't afford my child support. I'm trying to buy my Snap-on tool bills. Hi, buddy.
Batman. How are you? Ready for a Snap-on one?
Huh?
Ready for a Snap-on one?
No. I knew you were over there, so I was doing a tool plug on this Milwaukee. And I'm sure Snap-on makes a good one.
We do.
There it goes. We got one more.
Nice.
My margin kind of moves a little bit, but
yeah.
I went big in some spots, so we can kind of come back up with a flat disc and shape it how we want. But,
yeah, feather it.
I mean, that right there is a little bit of screwing around, but it's way quicker than what it would have been to drill spot welds and pull all that out. And we would have ended up cutting it anyway.
This is the worst part of the whole job. It sucks. Not the fun part of building race cars. People think it's all clean and happy. This part, look how happy Todd is.
Trying to figure out where to cut. That's gonna get cut right there. That part makes me nervous.
Well, if you go through the roof, we just weld it back.
You heard it.
There you go.
You heard it, folks.
Go in with confidence now. All mistakes could be.
The white car is really nice. Jay did that, and it's really nice. But there's a couple spots where we went through the roof. So
there you go.
Like, maybe not the roof, but they're definitely on the quarter panel.
Yeah.
So, it's part of it. We can fix it. We weld stuff every day.
There you go. Those are the words you needed to hear. Now go
You're doing
in.
a great job, Doc.
Thrash at it.
Okay, I cut now. Okay.
3,000 whoop-hoos later.
Let's go! I'm really curious. I want to weigh just what we have on the floor. Because, like, that's a lot of dicking around, but that's some, like, free weight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, that's got to be 3-4 pounds?
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. When you think, like, all the layers, like, that's probably, I don't know.
Let's, at the end of the day, pile it all up. See how much.
I mean, this basically right here was like the same scenario as the wheel tubs. Like, we know we're gonna cut it out anyways, and dude, like, I've already got most of it out, but like to pull like this whole layer right here off would have been a nightmare. So that's it. Just keep cutting, just keep cutting. When it starts to sound like that, you're like, okay, we're getting some stuff out of it now. Just gotta snip this corner and then this piece will come out fully. Just like another half a pound maybe. Yeah, look at that edge. I was gonna say it's almost done, but we still gotta go down the A-pillar to here and then do that. Now, attaboy, Rick.
Yeah, I contributed.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how that piece on this side took me like a long time, and now that I've done one, I've figured out where I can cut and get away with it. Don't you have toilets to clean or something? Maybe? Get yourself a new hat?
You like it?
Yeah.
It's my toilet cleaning hat.
Drop the link, Rick.
Yeah. I like to look fast when I'm cleaning.
Dude, dang it, I should have got hot sauce on my Chipotle today. If I knew Jeff was coming.
Up.
Paint the bowl red, babe.
No job too big, no poop too runny for me, boy.
Oh, hot, 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 oh, hot, 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 hot.
There it is! That's what I'm talking about! Woo! You like that?
That hurt your ear pretty good?
Huh?
Alright. Back to spot welds.
Oh, I thought we were leaving the A-pillars on this car.
Told me to make them just like that one.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Why did you say we're leaving them?
Well, Farlow didn't want to go through the work of cutting them out because they don't need to be that light. But it's okay. I'm okay with it because I like the chassis tucked up into the A-pillar.
Well, hopefully the other chassis is built the same as that one. I mean, if we're going through the work of doing it, we might as well freaking do it.
I know. I always say it's easier at this stage. It's always easier to cut weight up now
Yeah.
and hang weight.
And add ballast. But,
Yeah, and you can always take ballast out. But everybody that's got a built car wants to complain like, "Can't get my car light enough." Right here is where that's made.
Yeah. No, I agree.
This is where the weight difference is.
2 very boring minutes later.
What happened to the pile of stuff?
What?
What happened to the pile of shit? All the stuff.
I waited. I couldn't.
Why'd you do that without me?
I forgot, and then I was.
Did you throw it all out?
It's.
God damn it, Todd.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
And you're not even done cutting. Why are you gonna wait before you finish the cutting?
I just had to know we were on the right path, and I was actually disappointed. So I'm tired of grinding spot welds already. It's gonna be all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, gathering time?
Yeah. So just emptied out this bucket because.
You gotta tell the people how you've already.
All right. So I already screwed up. I already weighed things twice, but I've kept good track. The first haul was like it was 15 pounds out of the first one, and then 11 and a half out of the second one.
Right.
So.
And your goal is.
I really like.
You hope-
Well, we know that it's more than that because obviously like.
Dust and all that?
Well, you can't collect your dust because part of the dust is like remnants of the cutoff disc or flap disc. But there's a lot of like areas that I couldn't really get the spot welds to let go, so I would just grind them until they popped off with a flat disc. So there's probably a little bit of weight there. But I just want to be at like a nice even 30. So I'm hoping between what we have on the ground, there's 3.5 pounds.
All right, that's what we're going for.
So every little bit, baby, it all counts.
Every little chunk.
Yeah. Just out of the long channel, I think we're gonna be good.
Oh, I quit. I got cut. I'm done.
It's so bad!
How would you describe that?
We're definitely gonna hit 30. Feel it.
You're putting all this in the bucket before tearing out the bucket, though.
I know that bucket's exactly 2 pounds.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so technically the first time I weighed it, it was 17.
Gotcha, guys.
So I subtract.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got...
Yeah, between all this, we might get another 5 pounds.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take every ounce we can get. I don't know. Now that I'm holding it, it feels heavier than I thought.
No.
Wow.
No. 7 pounds? Or 8 pounds?
8.25 pounds. I'm lazy with math, so we're going to see 26.5 plus 8.25. We got 34.75 pounds out of this thing.
That's 35, okay.
Guaranteed pounds. There might be more.
Yeah.
But, wow, I did not expect that little bit that we just picked up.
Not bad.
I mean, it took a lot of time, but that's essentially free weight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's some more stuff that, like, you could do if you really wanted to get crazy. Like, I don't know how far we're going to cut the windshield stuff back yet. Like, if we do ribbon strips, then this will get cut all the way. That whole piece right there will be gone. So there will be some more. And then obviously, like, the trunk, we haven't figured out how far we're cutting that back yet. But, I mean, there's potential to have, like, 45 pounds maybe out of this thing. And I left a little bit, like, there's another double layer on the bottom of this guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Start cutting too much, and it's like, this windshield's gonna go like be going against the wind at like 180, 190 mile an hour. Yeah. Jaybird cut these ones a little bit further back than I did. They're like that thick. I left a little more. Just, I don't know. That's just a lot of force of wind coming at the windshield. So yeah, they're getting ready to. I mean, the chassis is almost cleaned up, ready, and so
Get ready to drop her on.
yep.
I wish I could tell you that we built this chassis in like 5 minutes and it was like, man, look how sweet it is. But that's not the case. I think we built this chassis in 2020. Had a customer that basically just lost interest in this project, which that happens. So this has been sitting in storage since then, one of our storage containers. So it was, we got it all cleaned up. Ryan was just going over and checking the welds, make sure we had everything wrapped. Just because it sat there for a while, we just double check everything. So now this chassis is ready to go in the Farlow's shell. Well, as soon as Todd's done, he finds enough arm strength to finish grinding the roof. You can see that it has no rear suspension, which works out really good for us because Farlow wants to four-link this car. So we're gonna get the body put on here, and then we actually already have a rear end housing that Rick and I have been using as a prop for a while. So we're gonna take that out of Rick's room. He's getting repossessed, and that's actually Farlow's housing. Since Todd did such a good job, it's so light. Right? We're calling something here.
Call them forward more. And then go down. And then we'll slide it back. Yeah, man. You got me, yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Like a glove. So, what we'll do now, we'll square this up 100%. Those plates, this actually gets bolted in since it's a 6.0 chassis. It doesn't have to get welded, so it'll get bolted. So what we'll have to do is square everything up, get it where we want. We'll weld nuts to the rockers, and then it gets bolted here, there, and those two spots back there. And then you can see, obviously this plate's not touching yet, but you can kind of see all that rocker, Rick?
Yeah, that's gonna get cut out.
All that'll get cut out.
More weight off.
And then the way that we do our burn down tubes is we'll actually put tubing, a piece of tube in each rocker, and they'll get a fitting back there. You know how they shoot you out the trunk?
Yeah.
So they have a tank back here. So they come off the valve covers, go through the rocker, and then come back and connect to the tank.
All right.
So that's how we did this specific car. So, but yeah, that's basically it.
And then
That's it. That's a wrap on this one. The next one you'll see, we'll be putting the housing in it, putting the 4-link in it. We'll final mount the body first, and then we'll be doing the back of the stuff. So, as always, like, share, subscribe. Look at Todd, did a great job. If you want to see more exclusive content of Todd, you can look up ProMod Todd /OnlyFans.